Oh, we're back, guys. Good morning. It is Monday, I believe January 13th. I'm not the best with dates, so don't quote me on that. But this is going to be our first day back in the classroom, teaching our kids. If you're new to this channel, hello, my name is Jordan. I am a 6th grade science teacher, but also a high school coach and also aspiring content creator when it comes to different fashion styles, but also just daily lifestyle vlogs. So that's why I make these videos, in order to show off different fashion trends, but also show my day-to-day life, what goes on in the life of a 6th grade science teacher who was also interested in fashion and lifestyle. But yeah, again, going back to it, heading to my school right now. It is around 7:47, I believe, if I'm guessing right. I believe it's around 7:47. It's a very weird experience. It's a very weird feeling. It's a very weird feeling. Very weird feeling. Like just coming off of a very long and extended break because of the the winter storm that came through. So I got an extra week. So it wasn't just 2 weeks. It was 3 weeks for me. It's like coming back to normality type of feeling. It's just like okay, not bad, but it's just like dang, like don't have that freedom anymore. Like don't have like, all right, what am I gonna do today? Nothing. Go. Like I don't have that anymore. It's just more like, all right, back to square one, back to business. What objectives do we have for the day, for the entire week, for the entire month? Like what goals data-wise do I have to hit with my kids in the classroom? Stuff, dealing with different things, let's say like behavior, things like that. Other things that when it comes to administration to teacher, things like that. So just getting back to normality, even coaching and stuff like that. And also some new things, because today's gonna be the first day. We're gonna start a new daily schedule that includes like school, because instead of like trying to squeeze something in during a track period, which I don't have much time to squeeze in during because I have to come back to school for my 7th period, which is my last period. We're going to move the track activities until after school. So I get out of school, I get around like 4:20, and I'm probably gonna leave the school around 4:30 and make it up to high school around like 4:37, something like that, around that 4:37, 4:40. Or at least that's the goal. And then after that, then we're gonna get through the entire practice, and then we'll see how long that lasts. I don't know how long the practice will last, so I don't know how long my entire day will be. So it's gonna be a very interesting first day back into it, because the day is longer. And I already had long days, so it's not saying like I'm not used to having very long days, but the fact that like my day is extended even longer is kind of crazy, because it's like, how did we get here? Like why does it take this amount of like schedule sacrifice and outside of school sacrifice in order for me to be able to do what I need to do? It would be best for me to have a period or some periods off in order for me to train during my quote-unquote 6th and 7th period, but we're not able to like change the things around, the schedule around. So to accommodate for that, I have to make my days longer so I can coach my kids at the high school. So it's gonna be very interesting. There's a new lesson plan that I have to go over today, and this one, and for supposedly for the rest of them, I don't have to make them. Like they said, they're gonna make them for us, which is interesting, because like I feel like when I make my own lesson plans, I know exactly what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. So when it comes to like somebody else doing it, it's like that's great, and then theory, it is supposed to take off some, stress and time. But it's like now I got to use some brain power to figure out, all right, what's happening here? How is this happening? Like, and how can I implement this into a lesson and also give work that goes according to it, and then pace them off of this, So I was able to like do the first day, which is today, figure it out last night and see what I'm supposed to do. So it's gonna be a pretty cool day. Like, it's going to be like information given, work given, stuff like that. It's just more on the fact, like more on the line of like, all right, this is intro stuff. Like, we're getting back into it, intro, yada yada. So it shouldn't be too crazy. The thing with that is like, I was going to be able to get through the entire lesson this week, but seeing the entire schedule for the week, apparently we're testing this week. We've been testing a lot. My goodness. Coming back off a break and still testing. Like, that's insane. But we're testing this week. So Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to not have all of our students. So it still throws off my scheduling. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting, not only day, but week. So I'm very positive. I'm getting myself mentally prepared that it's going to be long and mentally draining and taxing, just because of the day length, but also because of the different situations that's happening for each, and then figuring out how I'm supposed to get the students this information with also the data, keeping the data high, which is their scores, the data. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Getting back into the day, and soon I will start. This is just outside of school. I will start a Daniel fast. So for those who don't know, there's a fast in the Bible that's very popular nowadays. That was done by Daniel, pretty much fasting for 21 days, and there was things he did not eat anything that was pleasant to him. And so in that, there's things that we can't eat, things we can't eat. So typically you should eat things, like generally speaking, healthy. You can't eat meats, there's fats and different other things like that. And you could probably eat like, fruits, vegetables and stuff like that. And then there's, I think, times of days that you can do it as well. I'm going to look more into it so I can know the specifics of what I need to do, stay true to that fast. And I want to do it for 21 days as well. Some people tailor it to like, 7 days or 14. It's for their lifestyle. Some people have health problems and stuff like that, so they have to tailor it. But I'm gonna do that soon. I just need to figure out what I need to do for it and what I need to get for it as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. I'm about to be at the school in like a couple minutes. Set my class and get ready for the day. It's gonna be a very, very fun, very interesting first day back. So yeah, let's get to it. Man, it's like such an adjustment that you have to get like back into the groove of things after a break. Like, it's just like when you are riding a bike and you have the training wheels on, but then you like get used to it, so you start taking the training wheels off. But then like you haven't rode a bike in a while, so now it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Let me go slow with it. I gotta figure out the balance again, Like, I can still like ride the bike for sure, but like I gotta start off slower. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. But so far today is going pretty decent. It's not bad. We're getting through the lessons, stuff like that. They're getting information, especially for the first day for the introduction. So it's cool. It's just like we're just moving. Like, there's no like real time, real reprieve, because it's not only a thing that I have to get back in the groove, the kids have to get back in the groove as well. And it's always harder for a kid because they have like no real sense of like emotional like just stasis. So you always gotta rile them back in. Like, just think about like having, this is a crazy analogy, but like think about having like cattle, right? And then like they're in the field and you gotta ride them into their area, the little pen that they're usually in. Like, all right, cool, you good, you got it. And then you let them out to go like frolic again. Like, all right, cool. And then you leave, you come back. And now it's like okay, now I gotta reel them back in. It's one of those things. But no, it's not that bad. It's the end of fourth period, so it's going into fifth period right now. I wasn't able to record much during lunch because, again, riling them in, so I wasn't able to really record while I was eating because I had to pretty much hurry up and eat and then get back to it. But so far, it's pretty chill right now. I'm about to go into PLC and see what is the plan. Like, what do I need to do? Because apparently there's some stuff I missed because we're testing tomorrow and Wednesday. So I need to figure out what's going to happen. And then after that, I'm going to have a meeting during my conference period because I need additional, like, not necessarily aid, but like information on like the processes of what's happening. And then it's going to have my seventh period. After seventh period, then go coach. So yeah, let me go ahead and go down to PLC. That does sound fun. I got back and that's it. Just got out of PLC. Pretty much figuring out how we're gonna go about these different lessons. Since we're testing so much, and also it's gonna be a day that we're off, probably Monday, or is it Monday or is it 2 Mondays? I'm not sure. But it's leaving a lot of days for us not to have, instructional time. There's so much testing. So we have to figure out a way to get the kids the information that they need in order to succeed. Not only that, but there's other things that we're talking about. One, the testing rooms that we're going to be in. Again, we're going to be in the testing room tomorrow. And also implement these tutorings for the students for different days. Some going to be during the weekdays, and for a few, they're going to be on Saturday. Just informing us on that. So let's see how we're going to set it up. But yeah, there's a lot of different information that was happening in that time. But it was pretty cool. Right now, this is typically the time I would go up to the school and do a little bit of coaching because I don't have much time because after this period I have 7th period because it's 6th period. So I wouldn't be able to coach much at all, but now I'm able to stay here and get some work done in order to either prepare for the next period or the next day. So that's what I'm doing or going to do in a little bit. I'm going to put in some grades, finalize some more grades. Finalize some more grades from the previous 6 weeks and stuff like that. Make sure everything's good. And clean up a little bit. It's not much to clean up actually. Never mind. It's not really anything to clean up. I just clean up after the 7th period. After that, probably just really get prepared for 7th period and the rest of the day. Yeah, it's not much. I probably also can look at different stuff when it comes to these lesson plans that we have, just to get a better understanding on it and how I can implement it. But it's not much that's gonna happen right now. I can get done with this pretty fast. So yeah, we're gonna get to it. Man, all right, just got out of school. Like literally, like just left the school. I'm in the car, and I'm about to head over to the track. It's 4:40. I wanted to leave around like 4:30, but I legit like seen that just wasn't possible. Like we have to release at certain times for certain floors, and I'm second floor, so they release us second. And then after that, I have to like clean up a little bit. So yeah, cleaned up, and then now I'm in the car warming up a little bit, and then I'm heading over there. But like, yo, like this is actually crazy. Like I'm actually seeing this schedule. I'm like, I'm about to do this like every weekday. Goodness, why are they running? But man, hey, let me hurry up and get over there. My athlete's waiting for me. All right, this thing is on. So we are rolling. All right. Believe it or not, it is 10:24 p.m. Yes. I did not get on here immediately after I got home. Why? Because I went to sleep. I forgot how physically and mentally draining it can be, and plus now my days are longer. So yeah, I need to take a nap. Not that I even wanted to at first, but you know when you lay down, then you close your eyes, not like saying to sleep, but like you blink, and then all of a sudden you blink again, and then like time has passed. Yeah, it's a little bit later. Just going over the day. Honestly, it was a pretty cool, pretty good day back. Of course, like you have to go through the process, which I already knew, which is the process of like, routing the kids back in to get them back focused on being in school, and also learning the different lesson instructions that we have for them. And then also went through instructions. So I knew that was going to be a process. But it wasn't that crazy of a process. It was just a couple things here and there. Other than that, there was a whole lot of other things that I learned about. Of course, like the testing that we're going to do this week, and also next week. So prepping for that and trying to see how I can tailor the lessons around those days in order for all the kids to get good and equal instruction and not get too far behind, because when you're testing you inevitably get behind a little bit. Being able to coach after school. So when it comes to that, today we didn't specifically do it because they did more like tempo, longer ish runs, so it was more conditioning. And I'm not gonna be able to get good hurdle results after those workouts, so we're gonna do it tomorrow after I do like more sprint workouts. So went there and just made sure they did their cool down, and then that was it. Just, left after that. Did my usual thing of when they're going, make sure I take care of the kittens with the granny. Then after that, I went to Chick-fil-A. I wanted to get a quick fix on my how I'm feeling right now, my appetite, whatever I wanted for my taste palette right there. So overall, yeah, it was a pretty cool day. I have a couple more things I have to do tonight. That being, I already washed clothes and dried them, so I just need to bring them back in here, fold them, put them up, and all that stuff. Get my outfit I'm gonna wear tomorrow ready. In that process, I'm probably going to record some more short form content because what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to post 5 times a week. So I already did for today. You can go ahead and go to my different channels, my YouTube right here. I posted as a YouTube short. I also posted on my Instagram. So it's Instagram Reel on there. You can go ahead and like those, support those and stuff like that, and share them if you want. So probably gonna do those two things, and then also clean up a little bit around the house, the kitchen, bathroom, stuff like that. And that's pretty much the most things. I will say I'm likely going to edit the last part of the Vegas vlog because it was a two-part vlog. I did part one, I already posted that one. I probably put that up on the screen right now. And then I also, is the one I need to edit and get out. Now, I will say it is going to be a sacrifice because I'm probably going to be up a little bit later than, you know, I want, but you gotta make sacrifices for things that you want in life, you know? So it's a give and take. But I want to be more consistent with my content, especially this year. So going to probably get that out and then post it so it can be up for y'all around 2 to 3 p.m. What's it, tomorrow? Tuesday the 14th, I believe. Tuesday the 14th. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. I will record, but it's already late. I don't want to keep on setting up the different angles for the different things, right? And yeah, thank you for tuning in to this particular vlog. If you are new here, yeah, my name is Jordan-Bacot. I am a sixth grade science teacher that is middle school. I'm also a high school track coach, and I coach the hurdle specifically. So if you enjoy, and I'm also into fashion. So you can see my reels, my shorts, and things like that, and you would be able to tell that that's something that I'm really interested in. So if you like my content, if you like the type of clothing that I am trying to present in different styles and different aesthetics of fashion, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel or give me a follow on my other socials as well. Subscribe, share with, family, friends, even yourself if you want to watch later. Like and subscribe. Like and comments as well. I respond to most all comments as long as they're not weird. And yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one.